Renee, why don't we start by telling us briefly about the American Camp Association in New York and what their mission is?
Sure. The American Camp Association is a national organization. We are a not-for-profit organization. It's the oldest camping organization in the country, and what we're really known for is accrediting camp, which means that somebody is going to the camps, visiting them every couple of years to make sure that the camps are living up to the standards that we have set. There's about 300 camps. There are 300 standards that are involved, and mostly about safety and health issues. So it's very important for a parent, before you send your child to camp, to make sure that a camp is in good standing with us and or the health department in New York. Just make sure that somebody has gone to the camp and make sure it's everything you want it to be for your child.
Great. Well, why did the American Camp Association think it was a good idea to partner with New York Family to create these camp fairs?
Our idea is to get as many camps as we possibly can in one room and make it easy for the public to go to one place that is centrally located to where they live, so that they can meet several camp directors in one afternoon and have some meaningful conversations. This is otherwise can be a very confusing process for somebody to narrow it down. And hopefully when you go to a camp fair and you get to walk around and you can go to see day camps, you can get to see resident camps, you can talk to camp directors and find out what their program is all about. You go home with the information and you get to digest it leisurely at home, but you at least have seen the people who are running these programs and they can explain to you in person what their mission is.
Right, and they can really help families not only identify specific camps, but the types of camp experiences, right?
Absolutely. It's very important for someone to understand from a camp director what their goals are for your child for the summer. There are different types of camps. They are run differently, and you want to be on the same page as a camp director in terms of what their philosophy is for a successful summer for a child.
Can parents bring children to the camp fairs?
Absolutely.
How old are the children?
Children can start coming when they're very young. Actually, plenty of parents bring kids who are still in baby carriages, and that's fine too. These are people who are used to being with children and working with children, so it's perfectly okay to bring a child who can get a little rambunctious and wants to run around a little bit.
Good.
All the camps are very tolerant of that, and they actually come and have a very good time.
Does that mean there are day camps at the camp fairs too?
Yep, there are day camps and overnight camps, so it runs the gamut of somebody who's looking for a program for a 3-year-old up to a 17-year-old.
Now, I've heard through the grapevine that the American Camp Association's secret weapon is actually you, because you're someone that parents can speak to for advice about camps. So are you going to be at the camp fair in March?
Absolutely. I will be at all the camp fairs, and I will be happy to talk to somebody that day. Certainly all the information about the American Camp Association will be in a packet that we will give all the parents. So if you leave the fair that day and go home and realize you are terribly confused about all the information that you did get, by all means call. I will be happy to talk to you afterwards or that day, whichever more convenient for you.
Sounds great. Will you talk to my wife?
I will absolutely talk to your wife.
Well, thank you.
Okay?
We'll
Thank
look forward to
you.
seeing you at the camp fair.
Definitely.